Hey, what's going on to all of my Libras? So let's get into it. Let me just shuffle these up for y'all. You know, I just want to go ahead and take the time out to say, really appreciate all my subscribers. You know what I mean? You know, y'all are the best. I really got to say that. You know, y'all really been out here seeing me go through the best times, worst times, and I appreciate you. So the cards that I got are the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands, and last but not least, we have the Judgment. So what I'm seeing here for a lot of you, Libras, is the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords usually represents heartbreak, right? And no time, this is not different. It's only different in the sense that you Libras may be more inclined. Hold on for 1 second. Sorry about that. My cat likes to come in here whenever it is that I'm doing readings, likes to interrupt it. So, you know, I usually like to have the door closed because next door neighbors like to make a lot of noise. Excuse me. So the three of swords represents no, not an exception, meaning in the sense that you just have to, you Libras are more inclined to create boundaries now. And the thing is that then you have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords represents don't have any kind of psychological issue where, you know, you're worrying about anything, worrying about heartbreak. There's some things that you need to approach. You need to confront, Libra, about yourselves, about what happened to you, what type of relationship y'all probably was in, bonds, partnerships. You need to be able to confront that part, right? That aspect about you. If not, you're going to continue to worry. You're going to worry a lot, right? Then you have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is, you need to understand that since this is the case, the Five of Cups is that there's a need to let it go because this is you stressing. The Nine of Swords is stressing, is about stress. The Five of Cups is about stress, right? This is about how, you know, some of you Libras may even be partying or, you know, drinking or, doing any one of the activities that you like to do, but you wish that this relationship could have potentially been created or lasted longer, right? You wish that circumstances were different. But the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands represents things had to happen like this for a reason. Because, you Libras have a particular set mindset of how you want things to happen and the type of relationships that you want to have. Now, the things that the Seven of Wands is that now it's just a matter of you Libras actually going out and getting it. It really depends on how it is that you go about getting it, right? Libra can be a zodiac sign that can be very difficult, okay? To put it quite bluntly, Libra is a zodiac sign that can be quite difficult because, and one of these days, right, very soon, I'm going to make a video on Libra talking about that, right? And just kind of more of the ins and outs, because I don't think how to understand the zodiac signs is enough. I think there has to be even more material put out about that. But the Seven of Wands is about, like I said, you know what type of partner you have in mind, but, you essentially want to meet this person, or you'll know when you meet it. But That's not necessarily true, to be quite honest with you. You have to take time to get to know people, right? And to help you out the best that I can in this reading, if you're jumping to conclusions about what type of person they are, the character of a person, based upon the things that the physical, external things that they have, this is part of why it is that Libras go through a lot of issues. Because, and to be fair to Libras, Libras can actually be very good relationship partners. But there seems to be a very big blockage when it comes to Libra, when it comes to the Two of Cups dating, right? Let me relate it to the reading. When it comes to the Two of Cups dating, that seems to be a very big issue. And that big issue is the Hangman. Not knowing who you are. Not enough self-understanding. Not enough realizing who you are. Not enough embracing that. Because that's what the Hangman represents. The Hangman, because the Hangman is about what? The Hangman is about how when you're invoking the Kabbalah, that has to do with the Tarot, right? When you cross Doth, you also get plopped into here, which is the clip-off automatically. What does this have to do with anything? The clip-off, or the underworld, which is what the Hangman represents, Pisces, right? The clip-off represents the things about yourself that you need to accept about yourself. The things about yourself also that you do not know about yourself consciously, actively. It was reactively, but now you have to confront it. So a lot of you Libras, to be quite honest, are having the dark night of the soul, in a sense that a lot of y'all Libras want to be in relationships, and that's good, right? You're doing your thing. However, the way that you have been going about it, the Hangman, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups has spoken. You're doing it incorrectly. It's very, you know that it says something when the zodiac signs that is ruled by Venus have a hard time in love. And part of the reason why is, yes, to be fair, the time we're in, but also the mindset that comes along with it. So the Queen of Cups represents you have to be made anew. You have to have a huge changeover in your mentality. I've only met, and I'm not bagging on Libras, because I'm honestly trying to help you. Factually, I am. And I can prove that I am trying to help you. Or I am helping you when I give you these readings. And I can prove that. But there's only very few Libras that I've known in my life, that I have seen, that that are not very judgmental, and not very quick to judge, and not very harsh with their judgments, and kind of, isn't throwing the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak. Now, the Page of Wands and the Judgment is that one of the things that you Libras need to develop, right? Because we're talking about solutions here, is you Libras need to develop a system for yourself to see who is real from who is not, so that you're able to recognize the red flags. I've said this many times. I've said this many times before, and I'm going to say it again. When it comes to dating, recognizing the red flags is crucial if you want to start and maintain a relationship. Because if you train yourself to recognize the red flags without being paranoid about them, you have yourself a position of extreme power. And the reason why I say you have yourself a position of extreme power is because you're finally able to see who is real from who is not. Real people do real things. Fake people do fake things all the time. Fake people are very inconsistent between their words and their actions. Fake people are very impatient because they're trying to get something out of you. So with if you play a patient game with them, and it's not playing a game, but if you are patient, they're gonna lose their patience most of the time, and they're gonna jump the to conclusions. Hey, let's go ahead and do this. Look, let me just cut right to the chase and say what it is that I want. But if you learn to develop to see those red flags, you'll be able to understand, oh, this person playing games. There's no need for me to hang out with them. It's time for me to leave. The judgment represents, and also too, for your future, for the future references for y'all are going to start being heavily judged as well. So just take that into consideration, that y'all are going to start to be heavily judged as well. It's not just it's not just you judging them. People are going to start to judge you too. And, depending on who it is, some people, right, may be looking for something serious, but some people may be like, hey, Libra, you have some things that you need to get better as well. It's not always necessarily about X, Y, and Z or what it is that I said and did. It's about you as well. So just know that if you Libras want to be in a real relationship, this is what it's about. You will meet opposition sometimes, in the sense that when you do meet people who real, they're gonna see you in the same way, making judgments, as if you do the same to other people. So just keep that in mind. So you want to put your best foot forward. Let's clarify the Hangman. Let's clarify the Hangman. You have the Justice, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands. So the Hangman is that, again, this is something that had to have happened, because you couldn't go for a very long time and ignore your subconscious, the parts of yourself that are raw, the parts of yourself that are hidden beneath the surface, that you're either hiding away or may not necessarily have known that was there, right? So knowing who you are, right? You're gonna be visited by the clip-off energy. Knowing who you are, there's a sense of you having to know who you are. If you deny certain parts of yourself, and if you do not make that as a part of your life and change certain aspects of your lifestyle, you're going to be in the dating market, but you're going to spend even longer being in the dating market, meeting people that you are not compatible with if you don't implement it. I'm not trying to force people to do anything that they don't want to. I'm just letting y'all know what's going to happen, okay? Don't believe me if you don't want to. So the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands are about how you expect to approach the situation, and how you expect to approach the situation in the future, or how you should approach it, is be more open, be more direct, know who you are, know what you want, say what it is that you want, right? As well as be watchful. Get to know these people. Pay attention. Don't get yourself caught up in a situation where, flimsy little things end up impressing you, because that's another flaw of Libra too, if we really want to keep it 100. And truth be told, that's how Libras get taken advantage of. Some of you, not saying all, because I know some Libras will agree with this, who are mature. Libras can be very easily caught up in situations with people, and get tricked with situations with people who have that outward appearance. Things that are glittery is what Libras like. And this can get Libras in a compromising position, because all a person needs to do is look superficially good, and the Libra is hooked. And this is how, like I said, how a lot of people end up taking advantage of Libra, unfortunately. So comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address, as well as the link to my website, is in the description box below. But I will put the link to my website as well as my book on Amazon. Those links will be in the comment section and a pinned comment below. Thank you. Peace. Appreciate it.